Hey, what's up, everyone? This week, starting a new weekly series. This is going to be, mostly all about Garth. So get ready. If you're a fan of Garth, check this out. This week's pick five is all about five personal favorite songs by Garth Brooks. Now, Garth Brooks in the United States is the single highest selling solo artist of all time. And the main reason for that is not just because he's a great live entertainer, but he also has great music. And he also has a way with his music of telling these great stories. And I'm a big fan of singers and songwriters. And I think songs lyrically sometimes can have a great hook in it. There's a good line. Garth's music is filled with that. Garth's music has a way of being vaguely specific. So, in a sense, the music that you're listening to, it's like a direct conversation to you. And I think that's what draws so many people to his music. This week, it's five personal favorite songs of Garth Brooks. They're not in any order, it's just five. Number five is That Summer, It's Off the Chase. Still probably my favorite Garth song of all time. Don't really have a personal connection to the song, but it was really the song that turned me on to Garth. Like I said in a previous video, I didn't grow up in a house where country music was something that we listened to very often. In fact, just about the only way country music came in is if it crossed over on the pop charts. So that's where Garth Brooks came in, because his music was played on the local pop station or top 40 station in New Jersey. So my mom became a big fan of Garth Brooks. And I, for whatever reason, had this bias with country music. I always kind of laugh at it as like, oh man, pickup trucks and fiddles and cowboys and stuff. What do I know anything about that? I can't relate to it. So whenever she played music, I always just kind of left the room when Garth came on. But in one particular case, That Summer came on after she had purchased the Chase. And I began to think a little bit differently about Garth Brooks. There was just something about the song that I thought was great. Musically, it's great. It's got a great hook. The lyrics tell a great story. So that's always really good. But there was something about that song. So I gave Garth a second look. So That Summer is number five this week. Number four is a song off Sevens. It's called Do What You Gotta Do. It's rocking. I mean, it is pounding from the very start of the song, which is really cool. It's got some really cool rock guitar to it. You know, there's a distorted guitar, although it's got all the acoustics, the fiddles, and all the other country hallmarks. It's a very different song. This song is probably the most me in the catalog, or at least I like to think so anyway. I could be wrong, but this is really how I feel. The lyrics are incredible. So this song in particular has got a verse. Someday they're going to call your name. They're going to be looking for someone to blame. What's your name, boy? You just tell them true, because they can't take the truth from you. Do what you got to do. And basically, the song is all about being honest about who you are and doing what you feel is right and standing up at the time when you think it's right. Because many times doing the right thing isn't the easiest thing. It's the hard thing. So, it's about being willing to take the shots and to take all the heat that comes with the decisions that you're making. But if you're true to yourself and you're true to your beliefs and your heart is in the right place, you take the heat and you keep moving forward. So that's what I get out of the song. That is, something I feel that I do. If it's something that I really believe in, I will stand up for it all day long, regardless of the consequences. That's me. So that's number 4. Number 3 is a song called She's Every Woman. It's off the Fresh Horses album. It is my wife. I can't listen to that song. Obviously Garth does not know my wife, but if he did, the song is ironically specific about her. It's weird. Like I said, it's a lot of my life and how, not being a country guy, his music is connected to myself and my family. It's crazy. But she's every woman. So the first verse, she's sun and rain, she's fire and ice. A little crazy, but it's nice. And when she gets mad, you best leave her alone. That's Colleen all day long. So whenever I hear the song, I just smile. It makes me feel good because the song is about her. Number 2 is a song from In Pieces. It's called Calling Baton Rouge. One, it is a stomper. I mean, this song just gets up and takes off right from the very beginning. It is a rocker. But like I said, when I first got together with my wife at the time when we were dating, along with the package, I ended up getting my beautiful daughter, Kayla. Hi, Kayla. So the first time I got the opportunity to meet Kayla, it was on a drive home, and she sang a bunch of Garth Brooks songs in the car. And I always remembered that the first song that she sang was Calling Baton Rouge. So, which I thought was so cool because I was a Garth fan at the time. So it was really cool. So fast forward years later, when Colleen and I had another daughter, just out of the blue, I ended up back into a Garth Brooks phase, picking up my kid from school, and she's sitting in the back seat, listens to a couple songs, and is just kind of hanging out, staring out the window. Well, the second Calling Baton Rouge comes on, she just starts dancing in her car seat. And I thought that was amazing and kind of weird that she, I don't know, call it weird, but, the fact that, Kayla, first song that she sings is Calling Baton Rouge, and then Allison starts freaking out of the song, and she had never heard Garth Brooks before, and I had to play it over and over and over and over in the car, which made me love it even more. So this song in particular is linked to both of my kids. So what's better than that? This time, number 1 is a song off Scarecrow. It is called Thicker Than Blood. I've already talked to you about my wife, and I've already talked about my 2 daughters. Going into the chorus, there's a great line after the first verse. It said, "Our family never shared the same last name, but our family was a family the same. And blood is thicker than water, but love is thicker than blood." Like I said, immediately, that's a direct connection to me and my family. So that's another song. Whenever I hear it, it's one of my favorite songs. When I hear it, it makes me smile because it's us. And I absolutely love it. And I love my family, my wife and my two daughters. So hi, Colleen. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Allison. So that's it this week. Let me know in the comments, what are some of your personal stories and personal favorite Garth Brooks songs? We'll see you next week.